This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, good morning everyone. We continue Mishna Berura Yomi. We're up to Siman Taf Ayin Ches Shaloi Lechal Achar Achilas Afikoman, not to eat after eating the Afikoman. Achar Afikoman, after the Afikoman, Ein Lechal Shum Davar. Don't eat anything. Says the Mishna Berura, Ein Lechal Kidei Shelo Yavar Mipiv Tam Matzah Shel Afikoman Shum Mitzvah, so as not to remove from your mouth the flavor of matzah of the Afikoman, which is a mitzvah, Al Yedei Tam Oisei Machal, by eating that food. Uv'di'eved if you did eat something, you should eat another kazayas of matzah for afikoman. Regarding drinking, the poskim disagree. You should definitely be machmir by a drink that intoxicates. You should be careful not to have any mashke besides water. Chumash lekaman b'siman taf pei aleph b'Mishna Berura sivkatan aleph. V'lo yoichlenu, and you should not eat it. Says Rama Haga, v'lo yoichlenu mishnei mekaymos. You should not eat it in two places. D'lo adif me'ilu hifsik b'sheina. It's not better than if you interrupted with sleep. The asr la'achlai mishum dehave kishnei mekames, that it's asr to eat it because it's like two places. In other words, the Rama says don't eat it in two places because it's not better than if you interrupted with sleep, that it's asr to eat it because it's like two places. It says in Mishna Berura, don't eat it. Don't eat afikomen. Avo shara suda leslan ba, but the rest of the meal, there's no problem. The same rule would apply if it's one room, if it's partially on this table and partially on a different table, to have a kishnei mekaymis, it's like two places. The reason is Afikoman zecher lePesach. The Afikoman is a zecher for the Karm Pesach. Pesach enoi nechal b'shnei mekaymis, and the Karm Pesach is not eaten in two places. Lefi shenemar b'vayis echad yachel d'lo yadif. Meviraya, he brings a proof. Shagam v'matzah machmirin b'shnei mekaymos kamay b'Pesach. He brings a proof that even by matzah we're machmir in two places, just like the Karban Pesach. In other words, don't eat the afikoman in two places. It's not better than if you interrupted with sleep that you can't eat it because it's like two mekaymos. Okay. Sif Beis, Mishiyashim B'Techasuda, someone who goes to sleep during the meal, but he gets and he got up, he doesn't have to eat again. It says Mishra B'Sei Chasuda, Ayim B'Devei Rama Baga, Inu Chazalacha Dashina Chashuva Hefsek. He does not revert back to eating. What does this mean? Because the Shena is considered a Hefsek, V'Asur Rabbanon Ko'icha B'Shnei Mekaymos, and the Rabbanon considered it as if you're eating in two places. However, B'nei Chabura, the members of Chabura, Sheyashnu Miktsasam B'Tei Chasuda, that some of them slept within the meal, Choizrim v'Oichlem, they go back and they eat. Nir Demu Kulam, if they all fell asleep and they oyru and they woke up, Lo Yechel, they don't eat. Nisnamnu Kulam Yechel, if they all dozed, they eat. It says in Mishna Berura B'Sei Chasuda, Ayin B'Divei Rama B'Haga. In other words, B'nei Chabura, that some of them slept during the meal, they go back and eat. Since the rest of the members of the Chabura were up, Chash of Hefsik is not considered a Hefsik, Afil Gabe Hayeshenim, even regarding those who are sleeping. Nisnamnu, but if they dozed off, that is, if they didn't completely become immersed in sleep. If they were to be asked, where did they place this kli? And when you remind him, you put in such and such place, nizkar, he remembers. He says yes or no. That's called dozing off. Okay, let's see the Rama. This is all if they slept after they started eating Afikoman. Like have a hefsek, sleeping before is not a hefsek. During the meal. We're not worried about this hefsek, since it's not during the Afikoman. Whether you need to make a hamoitzi again because you slept. Ayin la'el b'simin kuf ayin ches of Zayin of Mishna Berura. Okay, simin taf ayin tes. Birkas hamazon al kosh shlishi. Benching on the third cup. Acher kach mozmin like kosh shlishi. Then we pour the third cup of birkas hamazon. We bench on it. U'bar priyagofen. V'sheiseo behaseba. And we drink it leaning. V'lo yivarich acharav. You don't make a bracha afterwards. V'lo yishte yayin. Beinoi lebein revi, you do not drink wine between it and the fourth cup. Says the Mishna Berura, moizgen loy kois shlishi, v'tzar chadacha, you need to rinse it out, or shtifa, imeinoi naki. V'af mi she'eno nizer b'chal shen l'oresim hu naki, even someone who's not careful the whole year to see if it's clean, mikal makam b'zah alayla, nevertheless, this night, yizar misham hidr mitzvah, you should be careful because of hidr mitzvah. Meaning, even someone who is not so careful the whole year to see if his kais is clean, you should be extra careful the night. Let's say even if you're benching alone, you should bench al kais. Even according to the shita that typically berachas hamazon does not need a kais. Since the rabbis enacted that you should drink 4 kaises on this night, you should do a mitzvah with each kais. In other words, since the rabbis said you should have 4 kaises, you should try to do a mitzvah with each kais. Therefore, the 4th kais is juxtaposed to berachas hamazon. You drink it leaning. Whether you should go back and drink if you drank it without a seba. You should not make a bracha afterwards. Even if you drank the horavius. You rely on the bracha achrona that you made on the 4th kais. You don't drink wine. Shema yishtaker. Perhaps you will get drunk. V'yishan, and you'll fall asleep. Meaning you should not drink between kais 3 and 4. Some say the reason is not that we're worried you're going to get drunk. It looks like you're adding on to the kaises because the achroinim write the lav dafka yain. It's not only wine. Hu adin shar mashkin hamashakra, and the same din would apply to other liquids that cause. The same thing would apply to other intoxicating beverages. If it's not intoxicating, it's mutter. As long as it's not a chash of a drink that's considered chamar medina. If it was chamar medina yesh lahachmir, then there is what to be machmer v'lachash the tamasheni b'choshish for the second reason. Denira kamoisif al hakoisais. Okay, Rabbi Glatstein will hold it over here. Wishing everyone a great day.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.